What's up, everybody? Tactical Swede here. Well, as promised, we're out here in the homestead up in Napa, and we're going to be testing out the Meprolight FT Bullseye sights and the ZEV Tech Fulcrum Trigger that I installed on the Glock 19. We're also going to be doing a quick test on the Apex flat trigger that I put in the Sig P320. To start off with, I'm gonna do some just slow accuracy shooting at about 7 yards, just to see how the sights are dialed in. And then I'm gonna do all different kinds of shooting. I'm gonna do some rapid fire stuff. I'm gonna do some draws from concealment, shooting at the steel here, probably a little further back, outside 10 yards. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, here we go. First shots. Getting ready to shoot. Range is hot. I had a couple flyers there. Definitely not used to the lightness of this trigger. That first one got away from me. Wasn't expecting it. Say go. That initial presentation is a little off. Not quite used to picking up the sight right off the draw. I'm still kind of looking for the front sight. So we're just going to do some presentations up at the target. One shot, bring it back down. One shot, bring it back down. A little bit. It's getting better. It's a little different trying to pick up that bullseye. I'm trying so hard to look for that front sight. I need to break myself of that habit with this thing. Getting better. It just takes a little getting used to, but once you get there, you're on it, man. It's easy to pick up, but just years and years of training to search for that front sight, it is difficult to break that habit. Alright guys, so results are in. What do I think of the ZEV Technologies Fulcrum Trigger and the Meprolight FT Bullseye sight. In a nutshell, I really like them both. We'll start with the trigger. Simple. It's awesome. It feels way better than the stock Glock trigger. The adjustment I did on it to take out some of the pre-travel, it honestly, the first shot I took with it, honestly surprised me how light the trigger pull was. I'm used to having to bring that you know, a lot of take up, and then you hit the wall, and then that heavy 6.5 pound pull. So I pulled in to take up that excess, and bang, it went off. So it took a little bit getting used to, but once I had the feel of it, it was smooth. It was awesome. I really love it. Just the right amount of pre-travel for me, honestly. Just the right amount of pull. Yeah, she was great. I love that nice reset on it, nice and crisp. Yeah, 2 thumbs up on that. No issues. The Meprolight FT Bullseye. There you go. You got that nice little bullseye there. This is awesome. I really like it. The only negative I can find with it is, and it's honestly a training thing, the initial presentation on the target. Years and years of training to pick up that front sight and bring it up to the target. It's very hard to break that habit. So I noticed a lot of times with my initial presentation, the first shot would be off. Once I got the bullseye on there and on target, man, accurate as all hell. I was hitting everything I was shooting at. But you can see in the video there, there was some misses there on initial presentation, but overall, I think it's a training issue. I gotta train myself to look here. I might even just drop that front sight off so it's not there for me to try and look at. But once I started practicing with it a little bit more, I started getting the hang of looking for the bullseye instead of looking for the front sight. And that's really the only negative I had on it. I didn't do any low light shooting, but out in the daylight, in normal light, as I said in the initial install, that bullseye is so bright. It's so easy to pick up. You don't have any issues there. It's easy to tell when you're on target. Like I said, you got the ring around the circle. If you don't have the ring there, you're off target. But the one thing, if you're not careful, you can see the dot there, but not the ring, and you'll be off if you don't make sure that you get that full ring around the dot. So you have to kind of be careful with it. I started out a little bit too quick for my ability with it, and it was throwing me off at first. So I had to really slow down and make sure I was picking up the full bullseye. But once I got the hang of it, man, I was hitting everything I was shooting at, no issues. I really like it. I'm going to start practicing with it. One thing I did notice, though, that I was shooting this a lot, and then I decided to pick up my Sig and test out the new trigger I put on that. And my first couple shots with the Sig were way off because I was looking for this instead of this, and it was throwing me. So now that, as of this video, this sight is available for the Sig P320, I think I'm going to pick one up for that as well. That way I don't have any issues. No matter what gun I pick up, I'm going to be doing the same thing. So yeah, as of this video now, this is now available for the Sig P320, 226. It's available for M&P. Several different models. You can check their website, but it's available for more than just the Glock and the XD now. But yeah, I think I'm definitely going to pick up one for the Sig as well. That way I'm training the same way all the time, no matter what pistol I happen to be using. But overall, as I said, the trigger, 2 thumbs up. Can't say enough about that. The FT Bullseye, I would say 1 3/4 thumbs up, just because, as I said, it takes a little bit of getting used to after training to pick up that front sight for so many years. It takes some getting used to. Not necessarily a problem with the product itself, just an issue with my individual training. And if you happen to use one, you're probably going to go through the same thing. There's a learning curve to it. So give it the benefit of the doubt that it's not the sight itself, it's your training, and it's gonna work really well for you once you get the hang of it. Because by the end of the day, I think I shot probably about 200 rounds through this weekend, and by the end of the day, I was pretty dead on with it. Like I said, couple hiccups here doing quick draw from concealment. That first shot was a little bit off every once in a while. But then all the follow-up shots were dead on. Bing, bing, bing. Shooting steel, I was ringing that plate. So yeah, there you have it. Really good mods, in my opinion. Definitely an advocate of the changing the trigger on the Glock now. I held off on it for a while because it wasn't horrible, but it was always the one thing I didn't like. This one is the Bullseye is. That's going to be your prerogative, whether you want. Some people just want to stick with basic, and that's fine. If that's what works for you, awesome. Me personally, as I said in the install video, I really like red dot sights, and this kind of simulates that without going the extra mile of milling the slide and putting one on there. But awesome for me. I loved it. I'm going to keep it on there, and I'm probably going to buy one for the SIG as well. So, all in all, I think it was a great weekend of shooting. I had fun. Hope you enjoy watching the video, and hopefully you got some good information out of this. Please, guys, if you like what I'm doing, I would appreciate that thumbs up. Hit me up with any comments you might have. Please hit that subscribe button. I got a lot of videos in the work, especially this weekend. I'm working on several, and there's definitely more in the works too. So that's all I got today. Until next time, live life and have fun out there.